Okay, so I'm gonna take this portion of the video without my glasses on because I really can't stand the glare of the camera, like the glare of my screen on the glasses, and then it repeats again. It's just really irritating to me because I can't see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna do the portion of the video without it, but I'm probably gonna be going to bed before I actually finish because I'm really tired and I'm stressed out and my throat hurts for reasons that I'm not gonna, I don't know, just for reasons Tiffany's being Tiffany, which sucks, but we're gonna get our own medicine soon. But anyway, in response to your video, I'm not gonna worry about the school part right now. I'll get to that tomorrow because that's not the most important part to me. But yes, I am a little shocked that you ever thought about doing that because you just seem so composed to me most of the time, and I mean, like, you really focus in on things, and I never saw you as someone who would think of that, although I don't know why, because it happens to literally anyone, so I don't know why I just thought, that you were on it, and that you would never, I didn't even know that you would ever consider doing that, but I was very surprised. And in 8th grade, after I talked to someone after that video, that I was put in therapy. Maybe not tell a counselor, but do try to call a hotline, like, the To Right Level in Her Arms hotline. Well, if you don't, you can look it up. And there's, I think it's Talk Now, 1-800-TALK-NOW. And everything. Like, I was in therapy, like, all of 8th grade until February. Right before I got my denial letter to Manual, I was in therapy and stuff, which really sucked. I didn't like therapy. It didn't really feel like it was helping me, even though I was in there for an hour at a time, 45 minutes at a time, every week. It didn't feel helpful. So in a way, I'm glad that you didn't tell your guidance counselor about what you were doing, but if you really are still feeling that way, I suggest that I'm not sure, don't take my word for it, Google it. No, you don't Google. Bing it. I'm not sure, don't take my word for it, Google it. No, you don't Google. Bing it. Only person I know that doesn't Google. But Bing it if you really feel like you need to talk to someone, or like, because you can't type it to me anymore because we're not typing for like a whole year, so only person I know that doesn't Google. But Bing it if you really feel like you need to talk to someone, or like, because you can't type it to me anymore because we're not typing for like a whole year, so like, I don't want you to put all your business out for the public to see because, that could be taken into account later, but find someone to talk to. I know that I say you can always come to me, and I feel really like a really crappy friend because now I understand that I wouldn't even want to say those things verbally, but now that I'm grown up from that part of my life, I have no problem talking about my past. But my present, I can't talk about verbally. I have to write it or type it. Or you can get only person I know that doesn't Google. But Bing it if you really feel like you need to talk to someone, or like, because you can't type it to me anymore because we're not typing for like a whole year, so like, I don't want you to put all your business out for the public to see because, that could be taken into account later, but find someone to talk to. I know that I say you can always come to me, And I feel really like a really crappy friend because now you, like, I understand that I wouldn't even want to say those things verbally. But now that I'm grown up from that part of my life, I have no problem talking about my past. But my present, I can't talk about verbally. I have to write it or type it. Or you can just write it in a letter, and whenever I get stamps to reply to the letters, since we're still doing that, whenever I get stamps to reply to the letters, you just take all the papers that you've written them and shove them in an envelope on top of whatever else you're going to write, and do that. But, like, talk to someone. Talk to a stranger. Strangers are actually really understanding. Like, if you call on a hotline, I've never done it, but I know people who have, and they're just so understanding, and it's crazy because you don't expect people to be like that. You just don't expect to be able to talk to a random stranger about your problems, but it works. And it's crazy because there are actually people out there who will help you out with that. I'm really tired, so I will probably continue this video tomorrow before I upload it. So I'll have to like work with Windows Movie Maker and cut it and everything. So I'll continue that later. And as they say in Spanish, hasta mañana. Well, I meant to post this video earlier, but I found out that we had another volleyball game for Key Club because we worked concessions. So I did that, and I just got home. And I might be babysitting a baby raccoon on Labor Day weekend. Yes, baby raccoons. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Anyway, I forgot what I was going to talk about in the second half of this video. So I'm going to talk about Hurricane Isaac. Yeah. Hurricane Isaac is coming up, and it's going to be on the west coast of Florida, which means that there is a good chance that I might get hit by this Hurricane Isaac. Actually, it's almost positive that I'll get hit in some way, shape, or form. So I might not be in school Monday, might not be in school Tuesday, but I really hope that I don't die. And also, there were mosquito bites today after Key Club. So I really hope that I don't catch West Nile, because I have a mosquito bite on my leg right under my kneecap. And, like, if I get West Nile, I'm gonna cry. Also, about Key Club, I'm a committee chair, which means that I pretty much plan a whole fundraiser by myself, but I'm not planning a fundraiser, you see. I'm going to be knitting the whole year. And the Thursday after next, Miss Ditzler, who's the administrator, is going to teach me how to knit, and I'm going to be knitting for the whole year. And I'm going to knit, like, everything. I'm going to knit blankets and sweaters, maybe, and parkas, or ponchos, not parkas, ponchos, and stuff, and yeah, it's going to be awesome. Tomorrow, I have a football game, and tonight, I get a shower, because I worked concession stands, which meant that I served hot dogs and nachos and chips and soda to people who were watching the volleyball game. But tomorrow's going to be crazy because I have a football game, so, I mean, if I come home at all, it's going to be like after midnight. It's a good thing I'm not making a video every day, or else I'd have already failed. I'm gonna cut this because it's 2 minutes and the last one is like 6 minutes or something. I don't even know, so I'm gonna cut this, so see you tomorrow. Bye.